Hello everyone, let's try to solve this separable differential equation. X times dy over dx times 3y squared is equal to the square root of x plus 1. And before we get started, you can pause the video, try to solve it on your own, and write your answer down in the comments. Well, before we get started, let's remind what a separable differential equation is. So basically, it's an equation where you can separate different variables. Let's assume that we have such an equation: x times y times dy over dx is equal to 1. So we need to perform some algebraic manipulations in order to separate all our x's and y's. So for example, let's try to multiply both sides by 1 over x and dx. So eventually we get y times dy is equal to dx over x. You see that we have separated all our y's and x's. Great, so let's try to apply this logic to our initial equation. So let's take a look at it, and we see that we have an x over here, and it's convenient to divide both sides by this x. So let's do this, times 1 over x, and eventually we get dy over dx times 3y squared is equal to the square root of x plus 1 over x. Great. Now the only thing we need to do is to get rid of this dx. So basically, yes, we just need to multiply both sides by dx, and eventually we get 3y squared times dy is equal to the square root of x over x plus 1 over x, and all of this times dx. Now before we proceed, let's take a closer look at this statement. So the square root of x over x is the same as x to the power of 1/2 over x to the power of 1, which is the same as x to the power of 1/2 minus 1, which is equal to x to the power of negative 1/2, which is equal to 1 over the square root of x. So 3y squared times dy is equal to 1 over the square root of x times dx plus 1 over x times dx. Great, and at this point we can integrate both sides of our equation. So the integral of these is equal to the integrals of these two. Great, let's calculate it. So the integral of 3y squared times dy is equal to 3 times y cubed over 3 plus some constant c1, which is equal to just y cubed plus some constant c1. Now the integral of 1 over the square root of x times dx is the same as the integral of x to the power of negative 1/2 times dx, which is equal to 2 square roots of x plus some constant c2. Now the integral of dx 1 over x times dx is just a natural log of x plus some constant c2. So we have that y cubed is equal to 2 square roots of x plus some constant c2 plus the natural log of x plus some constant c2. I forgot the constant c1, I'm sorry. Great. Alright, now let's subtract the constant c1 from both sides of our equation. And we'll have that y cubed is equal to 2 square roots of x plus the natural log of x and plus just some constant c, or y is equal to the cubic root of 2 square roots of x plus the natural log of x and plus some constant c. Well, hopefully you find this video helpful. Don't forget to write in the comments, share the video, press the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next videos.